We all are only given so much time. What will we do with that time? How will we invest that time? Jesus said to Peter, "When thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren." Matthew 6:19 says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." We, the Hershberger family, desire to invest our time into serving God's servants. God has greatly burdened us to help and encourage pastors, church planners, and missionaries who are faithfully proclaiming the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ. In America today, many pastors and churches are hurting. A recent Barna research poll concluded that only 6% of Americans actually have a biblical worldview. 71% fewer missionaries are being sent worldwide compared to 1950, and 38% of pastors are thinking of quitting the ministry. At least 14 churches are closing their doors every week, and only 1 out of every 10 pastors will actually retire being a pastor. And on the mission field, many missionaries get to the field and have periods of difficulty, or, as God blesses, there are times of great harvest in their ministry where additional help is needed. Currently, the average time our missionaries actually spend on the field before returning permanently to the United States is only 7 years. When the Israelites were fighting the Amalekites, the Israelites were winning as long as Moses held up the rod of God. Exodus 17:12 says, "But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon. And Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun." Hi, I'm Jeremiah Hershberger. God has burdened my family to be a Barnabas, or Aaron and Hur, that comes alongside pastors, missionaries, and church planners to encourage them and give them periods of help and rest. Whether it be filling a pulpit for a pastor to take a needed rest, filling in for a missionary for a time of furlough, assisting with maintenance-type building projects, singing, or assisting churches with building a website and training their people to maintain it. There are endless opportunities to assist churches today, but our main focus will always be the encouragement of God's servants and lifting up the gospel of Jesus Christ. Over the past few years, God has greatly blessed us and allowed us to invest in pastors, missionaries, and church planners in Arkansas, Kansas, Georgia, and on the island nation of Aruba.
Yeah, I'm Pastor Tim Crumpton from Cleburne County Baptist Church, Heber Springs, Arkansas, and Hershbergers have been with us for 10 years and have been just tremendous. They've, of course, he ran our Christian school and run our recovery ministry and was handyman around here, taught Sunday school, sang, run our music, and but now they're going into full-time on the road, helping church plants, ministries, rebuilds, projects. The family sings, and so they'll be raising support as they go. But we highly recommend them here at Cleburne County Baptist Church. We love them, and they'll serve you well.
Hello, my name is Matthew Shields, a missionary in the country of Aruba. The Hershberger family came to help us this year, 2022, for a period of about 4.5 months. At first, they were here in our place, preaching and ministering to our people in our absence. And then we were able to come back and work alongside the Hershberger family for a few months. And we want to praise the Lord for their ministry. They have been a huge part of our ministry in the last few months. What I would say when I think about the Hershberger family is they have been a time of refreshment. They have been a blessing to our people, a blessing to our ministry. The preaching, the teaching, the singing, the working, discipleship. We have been able to work side by side and relate in about every aspect. We would highly consider having them back, and we would encourage you to support their ministry.
Our goals for serving God's servants are to continue to assist missionary Matthew Shields yearly until the men of the churches in Aruba mature to leadership, raise support as we are going to help others, help church planners in Arkansas and throughout the United States, and to encourage God's servants by helping them with ministry, music, maintenance, or media work. May we all use our time wisely to invest in the things that matter for eternity. Please pray for our family as we serve our King and serve God's servants.